Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mohammed Almasri. I am a Chinese medical practitioner. I have been practicing for the past 7 years. 4 of those years I have actually incorporated Hijama therapy into my clinic, into my practice. I learned Hijama by reading and watching videos online. I was already familiar with the concept. I've been introduced to it a long time ago through some scholars who came to New Zealand and proposed the idea to me, why not get into it? And since then, I've been wanting to get into it more and more. Although I have been using it, I've been wanting to do a course, and finally I took that step and did the course with Hijama Nation. And it's been a great experience. It has brought up my knowledge in every way possible regarding Hijama and Sunnah and the science of it and the history and the Islamic side of it, which was great. It definitely helped me a lot in the sense of being more confident in using more techniques to treat literally medical conditions that are out there purely by using Hijama. So I've experienced the combination of doing alternative therapies with Hijama. So I've done basically acupuncture, massage techniques, cupping techniques with Hijama in the past. And this was a great opportunity to see how effective to purely just do the diagnostics and treat people only through using Hijama techniques or Sunnah techniques. So I got a good taste of that in this course. So with my 5 case studies, for example, I've had quite the success and quite the dramatic changes actually with all of them from day one until 2 months along. 6 treatments is quite dramatic. So it does work. So Hijama is a very effective therapy. It is, to my conclusion, it is very a lot more powerful than what people think. Very effective if you commit to it. If nothing out there has actually worked for some people, it's definitely worth giving it a go because it has transformed a lot of people around. I'm very glad I got into it, basically. Some of the examples I can bring along from some of my case studies that I find pretty impressive is, let's just say a middle-aged man who's 55 years old and above, presenting with quite a lot of complications. So we're talking about the kind of complications you'll see in the Western medical world. Obviously, their approach is nothing but Western medications, yeah. We're talking about hypertension, diabetes, cholesterol problems, heart problems, years and years and years worth of taking pills, all which have side effects. Now, what happened is through the course of treatment, there was dramatic change in the sense that this person was just gloomy in his life. He's living on pills, no energy, emotionally not normal in himself, not balanced emotionally. His diet is a mess. His appetite is a mess. Everything's just sort of upside down. And throughout treatments, you'll start to see the change. With every treatment, you start to see a transformation. Better sleep, better energy, better emotional balance. Appetite's regulating, the metabolism seems to be regulating, as in bowel systems moving more efficiently. The blood sugar levels have gone down, believe it or not. The palpitations and all the heart side of things, specifically palpitation and maybe that sense of heaviness in the chest, has gone dramatically down. Hypertension is more regulated. Person has just simply got more energy. He can do more things with his life. So by the end of 6 treatments, obviously doing 2 of them on the Sunnah days, quite a big change. Even physically, he just feels quite lighter in himself. So that's pretty good. Now, other clients that I've seen have also had the dramatic change in the sense of if we're talking about chronic pain or prolonged pain, that nothing has been able to, bring it down. Anything varying from back problems, knee problems, even arthritic knee or degenerative arthritic knees, all have had dramatic changes over the few sessions that we had, and to the stage where some of them have had no absolute pain come back, nothing. The last few treatments was almost like, why are we doing this? Because you actually they feel 100% after probably 2 or 3 sessions, or 4 sessions, sorry. So more mobility, less pain, obviously, down to 0. Most of them have gone down to 0, literally, from anything from an 8 or 9 out of 10. One of them specifically had severe arthritic pain in the knee. Obviously affects the walking, can be achy, pretty much gone down to 0. Person who had severe spinal musculoskeletal, purely just injuries, a bit of scar tissue involved, a bit of deep tissue tightness. I mean, that was a dramatic change. I mean, the pain was noticeably gone from the first 2 sessions. Some of it would come back a little bit, but then eventually we kept on top of it until by the end of the 6th session it was pretty much gone. So he was very happy. They're all pretty happy, actually. So most of them would notice the changes every week, and obviously their confidence grew in me. There was a definite I feel like it was so rewarding to do this to begin with. The fact that it was sunnah, and the fact that we're doing it for, to change someone's life around in the sense of better health, less pain, better lifestyle. It did the job. So I'm happy, everybody's happy. So much so that definitely since I've been doing this, word's gone around. So I've been spreading the word, and people have been spreading the word for me that I'm doing. I'm probably one of the few people that are in this country that's doing it at the moment, and I'm very lucky to have had quite a background in therapy. So I'm very well established here, and I'm hoping to actually go quite a long way with this, and I'm really excited, actually. So I've learned quite a lot. Cupping has always been, for me, quite a special therapy. So all the cupping methods out there to do with Chinese medicine, I've been using a lot in fact, every second client that comes in, I've somehow combined cupping therapy. So cupping therapy is no surprise that I've actually just taken it to a whole new level, and I've been doing hijama. And in fact, I used to do hijama as a last resort for chronic pain, but now instantly, even on the first session, even if it was a non-Muslim client, even doesn't matter who comes in, I would actually recommend it. I say, look, this actually works. If you would like to try, at least give it a go. We can do it today. We don't have to wait 2nd or 3rd treatment. We'll see how you feel. And most likely than not, they are surprised that it actually goes away from the first session. Sometimes they come back with nothing the next time, and weeks on, it actually doesn't come back. So moving cupping, specifically in this course, I've been using it more and more, and I've been getting more results in the sense of, I tell you what, it works really well with women's menstrual cycles. That's one thing I've noticed. Fertility. Moving cupping, if you do it correctly, quite often, I mean, realistically, you are opening up a lot of the meridians, a lot of the circulation and flow of things in all the organs, local organs that you're going around and around with, up and down strokes of moving cupping up to 20 minutes is so therapeutic compared to massage, compared to anything I've done. You get more out of that than, definitely more out of that than an hour's worth of massage, and more therapeutic and more lasting. So that's one thing that I've picked up through doing it more, because I never used to do it as much. Now I'm doing it definitely more than I used to. So I'm quite happy to be using this in my clinic now, more often than usual for anything really. And also saves, I mean, realistically, it saves me a lot of energy. Instead of having to do the massage side of things, I can actually recommend 10 to 15 minutes to 20 minutes worth of moving cupping, and that goes a long way. I mean, and then I have more time to do other things to combine with my with whatever I need to do for the client. So certainly hijama is going to be probably my dominant practice. Is going to overtake probably even what I'm doing in Chinese medicine because of how effective it is. I'll still be combining Chinese medicine when need be, but hijama is going to be probably about 70% of my practice from today. Basically, I am preparing a website. I'm preparing everything that I need to put it out there and spread it around, and I'm looking forward to it actually. I hope this was a good video to give you an idea of how I went with this course. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.